Man, I just don't know what to record for my next video.
Falbot, I have an ID.
You do? Oh, well that's great, French bot. Tell me, what's your idea?
Well, as you know, I come from France, so I figured, why not make a video on fun things to do in France?
I mean, that is a pretty good idea, I'll give you that, but I can't just travel across the whole country to record stuff, right?
Oh, I guess that is true.
Yeah, but, you know...
Oh, I know. Why not make a video on things in the city instead?
Well, you mean Reims?
Yes.
I don't know, isn't that just like a place people go to drink champagne?
What? Just a place to drink champagne? Oh, no. You are very wrong, my friend. You are so wrong. You are so wrong.
Wait, this isn't a vlog format?
Yes, is there a problem?
I mean, it's not a problem, it's just like, you know...
Use the title screen.
Yo guys, what is going on? My name is Falbot, and welcome to 5 fun things to do in Reims, besides drinking champagne, because that's really the only reason people come here. Or so you thought. Let's get into it.
Reims is a city located in the Grand Est region of France, just an hour and a half away from Paris. Being at the heart of the country's Champagne district, Reims is a popular destination for both French and German tourists, but does not get too many visitors from other countries due to its perceived lack of things to do. Today, we bust that myth.
So the first item on our list is going to bring us here to the heart, the center, the big deal about the city, is Notre Dame. Now, don't worry, this item, I didn't just include the Notre Dame Cathedral. There are more items on this list, such as the Toe Palace, and last but not least, the Carnegie Library.
The 3 buildings that I mentioned here are some of the biggest sites in Reims, being popular attractions for tourists. If you are someone who likes looking at fancy buildings, these will be for you. The cathedral, interestingly enough, was actually where the French kings were crowned before the French Revolution, so that's pretty cool. The Toe Palace and Carnegie Library are also cool, but they were under construction or closed. I couldn't really get much footage of them. Just trust me, they're really cool to look at. Also, the buildings are actually very close together, so you won't need to worry about getting around should you want to visit all 3 of these buildings.
Alrighty, so item number 2 on our list is going to be for all of you foodies out there. That's right, because Reims is actually home to the oldest biscuit recipe in France. It's either in France or it's in the world. I can't remember which one, but like, yeah, if you're in the city, why not check it out? It's really good.
Okay, so I couldn't actually find any records of older biscuits. I'm just gonna go ahead and claim that this is the oldest biscuit recipe in the world, since it was first made in the 1690s. Back then, a baker wanted to use the remaining heat in his oven between batches, so he decided to create a special kind of dough. This dough created a biscuit that was originally white, but it did taste rather bland, so the baker decided to add vanilla to give the biscuit some flavor. However, this vanilla left some ugly brown marks on the biscuit, so he added cochineal dye, creating the pink biscuit we enjoy today.
Okay, so I have now returned back to my home, and it is time to eat these biscuits. Alright, let's take a look at these biscuits. They kind of got crushed up in my bag as I was filming the other stuff, but that's okay. So typically what people like to do with their like kind of pink biscuits is they usually dip them in like some kind of drink, so maybe champagne, dip it in milk, fun stuff like that. So that is exactly what we are going to do. See, I got my biscuit there. I'm just gonna dip that in the milk and we're gonna see how that tastes. Actually, the milk has the milk really improves the flavor. I'm gonna be honest, I've actually had these before, like a couple of months ago, but I didn't dip them in milk. And I gotta say, that does improve it quite a bit. And there we go, that has been item number 2 on our list. Let's us move on to number 3. Alright, so number 3 on our list is of course going to be ride the local tram. Now I know that doesn't sound super exciting, but I'm actually a really big fan of the local tram here. I've ridden like 3 different trams, and this one's definitely the top 3. So when you're in the city, be sure to check it out. It's very cheap also, so, you know, it won't even cost you that much.
Now, I know what you're thinking with the tram. Falbot, just stop telling me you like trams already. We get it. It's your weird thing. Stop bringing it up. But to that I say, I am not the only one who likes them. There are literally dozens of us around the world who like public transportation. So take that. Anyway, The Reims tram system runs from the north before splitting into 2 routes in the south. For only €1.65, you can get 1 hour of unlimited tram and bus rides in the city. There are also 24-hour versions for pairs and large groups of people, and even monthly and yearly passes. The tram is frequent, cheap, and clean, which are probably the biggest criteria for any tram system. Alright, so item number 4 on our list is going to be another ride. It's going to be like the tram, except this one is probably a little bit more general, it's for more people. And that's because, actually, during the Christmas season, there is a big Ferris wheel set up in the middle of the city, and it's super, super cool. Is what I would say, but I've actually never ridden it. But it'll be my first time for me and for you, so let's get into it. Looking back, this is honestly the least deserving item on our list, but I am definitely biased when I say that. When I was riding the Ferris wheel, I just had no idea what was happening, as it was just randomly stopping in the sky a bunch of times and spinning around a bunch of times, but I think that's just how Ferris wheels are supposed to work. I don't know what's going on. We just hovered in the air for a bit, and now we went back down, and now we're going back up. I'm as confused as you right now, I'm gonna be honest. Only available during the Christmas season, the Ferris wheel provides one with some incredible views of the city. It's a Ferris wheel, and it does what it's meant to do. Try it if you want, but this is definitely something you won't regret skipping. Alright, so the 5th item on our list, the very last thing to do in Reims, is actually one that I find pretty cool. It's for all you history fans out there. It is going to be Le Musée de la Reddition. Now what exactly is that? Well, I'll put on some B-roll and I'll have my narration voice explain exactly what it is. Le Musée de la Reddition, or Surrender Museum in English, is more than just an easy French surrender joke. It would turn out that Reims was actually the city where Germany surrendered in World War II, and this museum was exactly where that happened. They actually preserved the furniture and room where the signing of the documents happened. How cool is that? On top of that, they have a really cool film that you're actually not allowed to get a video of, so I just filmed myself sitting in the mini movie theater. Besides that, there are also some cool newspapers and uniforms and stuff. If you're a student in Reims, this museum is completely free. Otherwise, it's only a couple of euros to get inside. Definitely worth your time if you're a fan of history. Huh? Ah! Wait, oh my god, someone actually watched the game in a video. What do I do? Okay. What do I say? Like the video. Yeah, nailed that one. And, submarine to the channel. Or you can watch another video. Nailed it. Okay, I had, no idea this existed until, just now when I walked by, but this is awesome! It's like those trees from the Lorax, except they're not colorful. That's pretty cool.